My name is Kristen. I'm from Chattanooga, but I work at the movie theater. National Cinema Day, September 3rd. All tickets are $3 all day. And I was like, oh, okay, all right, that sounds horrible, but we can do this. And I was like to my manager, we should beef up the staff. And I know we've been working with a bare bones crew. We should have a lot of people working. But they were like, you don't have to schedule too many people because it's not going to be Spider-Man level attendance. It's going to be more Doctor Strange week 2. They were wrong though, because there were so many people. There was immediately a problem where we had so many teenagers just come running and screaming down the hallway out the door, and I was like, oh my god, what's happening? Because why do people run and scream out of a movie theater? There was a gun. I don't think anybody pulled it out. It was they were fighting in the hallways, and some teenager flashed it. Other people saw, freaked out. Adults saw and were running into different auditoriums being get out, there's a gun, which is a good response to there being a gun. I don't know why we stayed open, because I was every one of my workers should have left the building when people went running and screaming out of it. I'm freaking out, and my workers are trying to calm me down, but I'm crying. And my GM comes up and he's like, oh, I didn't know you were up here. I have to turn off the movie and turn the lights on in this auditorium because it's chaos down there. And I was like, oh, word. I'm just crying up here. And he's like, okay, well, you just stay up here as long as you need. I'm going to go talk to the cops and stuff, but it's okay. And I'm like, all right, word. And so he's like, but I called our old DO because she always answers me. And I was like, cool, what did she say? And he was like, so she doesn't want us to close down. She just wants us to lock the doors and lock out the movies. And then only people who have already bought tickets can come in. Kids keep knocking at the door let us in, we have passes to see the movie. And I had to be like, no, I can't let you in. Something happened here. But then the teenagers who were already in were holding the door open, and they would run in mass crowds. So we had to call the cops for the third time, and we're like, please help us. And they got some of them out and told some of them from outside to leave, but they were like, you guys have to get this under control. You have to stop calling us. And I was like, I'm sorry, I thought this was your job. They're angry at us, and I'm like, all right, I'm having the worst day of my life, sir, but I'm sorry. And we got out at 3 in the morning. But we have recovered now, and now we just remember when there was a gun here? And yeah, that's it. That's National Cinema Day.